Yo, what's going on, man? We back at it like a bad habit. Let's jump into this video, see what's going on, man. We got Andrew Tate here with a date, right? So I've heard of Andrew Tate before. I have watched somebody react to his videos, so I know what Andrew is about, at least what he portrays on the internet. I don't really know what he's about. I don't know everything about Andrew, but I do know that he's strongly opinionated. Okay, very strongly opinionated. So I want to see him go on a date with this girl who has been dating on this TV YouTube show, and at this point I just don't feel like she's gonna find what she's looking for. So yeah, what is she looking for? Let's go ahead and jump into this thing, man. I don't even know. I ain't that. I'm over here making assumptions because this is what, season 2 it said? How you got a season 2 of dating? The fuck?
Money isn't real. If you know what you have, you don't have much. And once you reach a certain level of money, you don't even know what you have. And you certainly don't own what you have. Outside entities, which you may have a stake in, own what you have. People who have a lot of money understand. It's very difficult for me to even say how much money I have, but I can have anything I want, anytime I want.
He has a lot of assets. It's pretty much what he's saying. Put your money into assets, so then they are growing. You can't really put a value on how much you have, but you're always able to sell something that you have, because really it's not yours. Okay. All right. Hey. Pretty much telling you to buy properties. Invest.
Hi, I'm Chian Reynolds and I'm still on the lookout. I've had some good dates.
I'm liking my views, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
So what happened?
Charmer, ain't ya? And I've had some bad dates. How do you think you've done on the date?
I don't really give a shit, I'm not gonna lie, man.
Okay.
Where are all the decent men? Not in my
that.
DMs, that's for sure.
You get me? I feel like I'm rolling with the man then. What's going on? 95s!
It seems like a lot of men don't know how to treat a lady.
I'll just manhandle everything.
And this girl
No.
putting her chest in Chesant in the nap like, jeez.
Will I have better luck
What did
this
he
season?
say?
And this girl putting her chest in Chesant in the nap like, jeez.
Will I have
I'll just manhandle everything.
And this girl putting her chest in Chesant in the nap like, jeez.
You talking about her cleavage?
Will I have better luck this season? What would you do if my ex was after you?
He can have you.
Let's find out.
Whoa. Damn. All right, if it's that serious, bro, like what the fuck? what did you do? But maybe that date wasn't going well. Maybe that's
This
what it was.
is grilling.
Oh,
I'm Randy Tate the Third.
Look at this.
I'm here because I
posture
was
and
invited. Is that a good answer? That's fine. Yeah, I was invited.
Okay, so he was sought he was sought after. Okay. He's trying to be polite about it.
I thought I'd come along. Why not? There's already love in the universe. I've already found love. I found love with reality, my friend. I'm already in love. I'm in love with waking up every day. You know, There's people who are trying to stop me breathing and they've yet to succeed. I'm already in love. Life's great.
Yeah.
I used to
Internet's
think that it
crazy.
was the man, and I was actually accurate, thinking that it was the man who was selling himself to the woman. But once you reach a certain level of achievement as a man, it's the woman who's trying to sell herself to you.
Wow.
I've handled a bunch of difficult situations in my life. I'm not intimidated. Let's leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. I would say I'm pretty confident, yeah, overall. Yeah, I think confidence is born from adversity, right? Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Can Chian ask you whatever she likes?
Anything she likes, find the most difficult question on the planet, tell her to throw her question card away, write a new one. I'm ready. I better be good. I better struggle, which is obviously impossible. So she should at least try to make me struggle. I spent my life fighting in the cage. I'm not scared of her. I think relationships are a beautiful thing.
fighter.
I think that the synergy between men and women are a beautiful thing if they are correctly collaborated. I think that that's what makes society function. I think that's what makes the world function. I think that men and women falling in love and having children and having families are very, very beautiful things as long as it's done correctly, as long as the woman obeys like she's supposed to. And I think the world...
I mean, I think it's just the word obey. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. But my wife does what she's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like she does exactly what I tell her to do, because she's not supposed to do exactly what I tell her to do. But we have an understanding. We communicate. You know what I'm saying? I never ask her to do anything that's like, you know, something I wouldn't do or I wouldn't want to do. You know what I mean? So we just have that level of respect, and you got to have that level of respect. So.
It can be a beautiful place as long as gender roles are not misconstrued and misunderstood. So if Chian doesn't understand that, I'll correct her quickly and we'll fix the world and we can move on.
Wow. Because him saying correct her quickly, that just implies that that whatever he does is correct. You know? But maybe he means correctly in line with what he wants. I don't know. She is a very gorgeous woman, though.
Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
You look really nice.
Thank you. Let's do two kisses. 1, 2.
Oh, very nice to meet you. What's
Very
your name?
nice to meet you. Andrew Tate. What's your name?
Andrew. Nice to meet you. Chian.
Cheyenne.
Or Chian Reynolds, if you're doing this house.
Cheyenne Reynolds. We're gonna do official.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Cheers. I think she's an attractive woman. She's good looking. Friendly demeanor.
I wonder what he's done. Like,
I can tell she thinks she knows things, so I look forward to correcting her. But
Oh my God! Here we go.
that's usually how life works.
Here we go.
Finally, see? A man that makes an effort. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
So
Okay,
you
where
know
you
nothing
from?
about dude?
I'm American, but I lived in England for a long time. I lived in a very prestigious part of the UK. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luton.
Very
Prestigious.
yeah.
Yeah, number 1.
Luton. Okay. Was not expecting that.
So I was in Luton for a while, and now I live in Europe, so I've just
wow.
come in. Yeah.
Okay, because your accent, it's like really different, isn't it?
It's pretty mixed up. I'm like a street dog, my dear. I've been here, I've been there. Half American, half English, half Luton, half everything else.
A bit of a mix.
Bit of a mix.
That's cool. So how did you get here today?
I flew in this morning.
Flew in. It's different. Something different.
Okay.
Yeah. Jump on the jet.
Yeah.
You flew in on a jet.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
He got money.
What about you? You have a mix,
Man
no?
got money.
Yeah. My family, we're Caribbean and English.
So the Caribbean side's the
She
crazy
looked
side.
Caribbean. She
Or the
looked nice. She looked nice. She do look nice. But what's the problem though? Is it the men or is it your expectations? I don't know. What is it?
Or the English side's the crazy side.
I'd say the Caribbean's the fun side.
Fun
a bit
side?
of spice.
So you're fun and crazy.
Not crazy.
I mean, it's the beginning of the day, you can't lie.
Do I look like I'd lie to you?
Yes.
I'm not a liar, actually.
You're not a liar. Everything you tell me for the rest of this episode is going to be a complete truth.
Yeah.
Promise me.
Yeah.
Say I promise.
I promise. No, I really promise.
We'll see.
All honest thoughts and opinions.
We'll see. All right, we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Let me think of a lie. Give me a second.
No, you can't lie.
You have to tell the truth. I don't have to tell the truth.
Why?
We already agreed you're telling the truth. There's only one of us can tell the truth. One of us can lie.
That's not good stuff.
I'm a shoe salesman. I sell shoes, socks, shoe accessories, polish, etc., etc.
Yeah.
What you,
Yeah, I sell
Ted
shoes.
Bundy?
You good at it?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm surviving. Sold 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. Life's good.
Okay, that's good. He's a liar.
Yeah, he's a liar.
So tell me a bit about you, Andrew.
I'm not comfortable opening up too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you might work for John Law and the government.
No.
I have to be careful what I say.
Oh, so it's not commitment
so,
issues.
It's not commitment issues.
He's
It's more
a,
just like legality
He's
issues.
illegal.
Okay.
I like to go to
Run away.
church. I'm a man of God. Play Scrabble.
Do you have faith?
Dealing
Okay,
drugs.
this is good. This is an interesting conversation that we can have on camera,
Guns.
which is.
I'd say,
do
I'd
you
say
do,
my
Andrew?
personal journey with God is between
He Tommy Strong. That's what he is. He ain't got no damn job, man.
me and God. So I'm not one of those people that is like, yes, I go to church or yes, I do this.
Don't you think that's a bit like lazy Christianity?
No, not really, because for me, I believe in love and I believe in faith, and I don't think it's just one religion that you need to follow. I've got friends that are Muslim.
I agree.
I've got friends that are Christian. I've got friends that are spiritual, so I don't put myself in one category.
I understand and I respect that completely, but don't you think out of respect for God himself, whether you're in Dubai and you go to the mosque or you're in England, you go to the church, you should get up early on a Sunday, despite all the booze, and get up and take an hour out of your life and just show some respect? Don't you
No,
agree?
because everyone's journey with God is personal.
You can be a lazy spiritualist, a lazy Christian, you can be a lazy kickboxer, right? I'm a kickboxer, but I don't train. Okay, bro. I understand. You're lazy. It's okay.
But that doesn't mean that she's lazy. Like saying that she practiced a religion is saying that she has to go to church. Like you just completely have to go to church to practice. I guess I can see where you're coming from, but no, I don't agree.
I'm not lazy. Do you have time for God?
Absolutely.
That's good. Do you get up early on a Sunday?
Completely.
That's good.
Every single Sunday, of course.
That's amazing.
And I think that being religious is a beautiful thing, and I think that a lot of people try and say they're spiritual or they're religious in a way, copping out on the 1 hour a week. It just feels a bit lazy to me. I think you can always find an hour a week.
Yeah. No, you definitely could.
So maybe God sent me here to make you go to church.
Maybe. Maybe you're here to enlighten me.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
Yeah? What kind of man are you?
What's the spectrum? I need you to quantify it for me. Who's at the bottom and who's at the top?
For me, I'd just say top, like a high-value man.
What would you say constitutes a high-value man?
A high-value man is someone that is successful financially.
Okay.
I'd say it's someone that's got a lot of integrity and good morals, that is very well respected, is very sure of himself, but also is a very family-orientated man. That's, for me, a high-value man.
Okay, it's fine. I'm a high-value man.
He's very sure of himself. Yeah, so what's a high-value man for you?
Pretty much basically what you said. I think a high-value man is a capable man. I think capability can be judged in many different ways, and capability is something which varies depending on the situation.
So you just pull out the English accent out of nowhere. You haven't had an English accent this whole time, but you can't say capability. You say capability. Come on, bro. Where?
Be judged in many different ways, and capability is something which varies depending on the situation. You need a man who is capable of doing lots of different things that he doesn't do very often. You need a man who's capable of being violent when the time appears. Of course, you need a man who's capable of making money. You need a man who can kill somebody and hold a baby in the same day. You need a man with a very broad spectrum of qualities and assets and capabilities. And this is actually what the most difficult thing about being a man is. Most people, when I say most people, let me change that. Most females don't respect how difficult it is to become a high-value man. Because to become a high-value man, you need to have so many different qualities and so many different capabilities. It's a very difficult thing to do. You need.
There was no lies told here. No lies told here. I like that. I like that.
Funny
okay,
and smart
Andrew, you
and
know a little something.
And interesting.
know a lot
with
of something.
Stories and strong and rich with a nice car and a nice apartment. Whereas to be a high-value female, you need to be hot. If you're nice, it's a bonus, but it's not even that necessary.
That's it.
If you're a pretty female, even if you're a piece of shit person, you're gonna get messages on Instagram.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a good-looking man who lives with his mother, you ain't getting any messages.
True. So high value meaning sought out for. Not her high value was more like what she wants. His high value is, or his definition of high value is the people that's going to be sought out for. So, okay. Two different standpoints here.
Not really.
I think so. I think that if you're a good-looking man, that's all you have going for you, I don't think you're going to succeed very well in life. I know there's very, very pretty girls who have nothing else going for them that manage to do very, very well.
Yeah.
Do you play chess?
I'm okay at it.
But if you look at the chessboard, right, the queen gets to jump all over the board, and the king has to move one square at a time, and I think that's done very purposefully. If you go to Monaco and you see a yacht and you see a man on that yacht, he had to work his entire life and network his entire life and get up early and deal with stress and tax problems and police problems and work his ass off to buy that boat. What did the girl have to do? The girl who's on that boat, the 19-year-old Ukrainian. She had to get a message on Instagram. Boom. So the man moves one square at a time and the queen just jumps. She had to get a message on Instagram. Boom. So the man moves one square at a time and the queen just jumps on board. This is the point. Female beauty is extremely valuable.
The thing is, there's a difference between a high-value man and a high-value woman. For me, a high-value woman is what kind of mother is she? What kind of compassion has she got? You know, has she got integrity? Has she got morals? Is she loyal? All these other qualities. But I feel like men base it on just an aesthetic level.
I agree with you.
I just said that.
If I meet a female, I would like her to be all those things, especially loyal. It's the most important thing for a female to be.
Are you loyal?
Mr. Loyal, man of God, we already talked about church. But But the point is that to initially attract a mate, females, the most important thing for them is their looks, whereas a man, I think, is his status, and status is a far more varied spectrum than looks alone. Being good looking alone does not make you a high status male. To be a high status male, you need to have a bunch of things. Initially, if you're just pretty, you're gonna get attention. Whereas a man, you need to have a bunch of things to just get attention.
That's what I said. He's basing everything off of what people are gonna sought out for. It don't matter. A girl could be living in a bummy situation, but if she well put together and she look nice and stuff, she's gonna get a lot of attention. And then she's gonna get those men that's gonna take her out of that bummy area, and she's gonna expect him to be in a lavish area. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Do you understand? Do you agree with my point?
Not always. Listen, there's men that are funny.
And that's not always the thing, but a lot of times that's what we're starting to see more of, because it's starting to be promoted more.
That aren't that attractive, that can get attention. It's like an energy thing.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. I know what you're saying. They can get attention, but I don't think anyone would look at a funny guy who lives with his mom and call him a high-value male. Whereas if you get a really, really beautiful girl, even if she has nothing else going for her, she'd be considered high value.
I wouldn't say high value, no.
Yeah, we can disagree. That's fine.
Are you a good partner?
The best, of course.
The best. What makes you the best?
Besides you and the police, I don't often answer questions.
Okay. He's definitely had a police interview in the past.
I don't like to answer open-ended questions because I feel like they're a trap.
Why?
Because when you speak a lot, it's how you end up getting trapped, right? It doesn't matter if it's a police interview or anything else. The more you talk, the worse. So I want you to be very, very specific with your parameters within the questioning, because that allows me to answer them in a way which makes me look the best.
I don't know, I feel like a very confident man that was very sure of himself would just answer.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel like you're just being calculated.
Okay, a very innocent man, would he just answer the police?
Yeah. If he's innocent.
Then you've never dealt with the police, my dear. That's not how it works.
No?
There's a spectrum. There's the people that will, there's people that won't, and then there's the in between. Okay, you can't say it always happens, because it don't. So yeah.
No, of course not.
But he's innocent.
It doesn't mean anything. Innocent and guilty in and of itself is a false paradigm. You have to understand that the world we live in, there is no black and white. There's no such thing. It's all a sliding scale. If they want to find you guilty, they'll find you guilty. I guess.
There's what he's, and pretty much what he's saying right here is there's always something that led to that. There's a wide scale.
Guarantee you sold something to a mate on eBay 7 years ago, didn't pay tax. Boom, you're going to jail. I'm enjoying this conversation, and I understand every point she's making, and I'm being deliberately abrasive. However, the truth is about the masculine and feminine dynamic is that females like men who are completely in charge and run their life exactly how they want.
Wow.
And they comply and bend to the man's wills and lifestyle. To come along to a woman and say, "How do you want me to be so that you like me?" is a death sentence for the relationship. So that's how it works.
What kind of man do you want to be?
Somewhat true.
I want to be a man who lives true to himself, and a man who goes to sleep easy at night, and a man who knows that he's living true to his biological necessities and instincts, and tries his best not to hurt anybody, and leaves a positive impact on the world.
Are your actions congruent with your words? Yeah?
What else would they be?
I don't know. I don't know you, so that's why I'm
You don't
trying
know?
to get to know you.
Yeah, we're here to know each other. Of course they are. Yeah, I'm a positive man. I'm a positively inspirational and motivating person.
Okay, what do you do that's motivating?
I feel like he thinks she knows him, which is the reason why he's here. That's what I'm gathering from him. But she might legit don't know him. This might have been set up by the cast, by the team. So damn.
I'm a positively inspirational and motivating person.
Okay, what do you do that's motivating?
I inspire people to tell the truth, I think.
Okay.
And I think a lot of men live in a world now today where they have to lie.
Do you think?
In fact, I would basically guarantee that 99% of men are lying at least 80% of the time.
Really? Wow. That's a bit bold.
80%?
I think it's true, because I think that...
So men are liars?
Men are liars. Women are correct. Men are liars. Women wear makeup because men fall in love with what they see. And men lie because women fall in love with what they hear. Men are liars because men are...
God damn! Oh, shit! Hey, yo. Hey, yo. That boy dropping bombs. Hold up.
Women are correct. Men are liars. Women wear makeup because men fall in love with what they see.
Yeah.
And men lie because women fall in love with what they hear.
God damn.
Men are liars because men are in constant competition with other men, and they have to find a way to be competitive, and the easiest way to be competitive is to lie. If you can sit there and convince a woman that you're rich because you bought her $100 or £100 meal, that's what you're going to do. It's a lot easier than becoming rich. And women believe it. And as long as women are stupid enough to believe it, men are dishonest enough to lie.
For me personally, I'm the type of woman that it's actions rather than words. I don't get like phased by...
Actions can be a lie. You think flowers can't be a lie? You think flowers, 25 pounds on a phone call to some dickhead delivery dude can't be a lie?
No, but there's some like good...
Why he gotta be a dickhead?
when you get into the head, that's a lie. So I feel like everything you're doing is just very calculated.
Life is calculated. All men
not.
lie.
It's really not.
Men lie
It's
because, life at the upper echelons, at the highest echelons of life is absolutely and utterly calculated.
Yeah, it is.
Every single man at the top echelon of life is a calculated man. You don't get there by accident.
No.
Okay, so do you want to get to the top?
I'm already at the top echelon of man. And when you're at the top echelon of man, it's a very, very calculated process. You don't get there by accident. Nothing good in life happens on accident. When you say men don't lie because you believe in actions, I'm saying a lot of actions are lies.
Am I high-value women in your eyes?
You're very good looking. So I would say, yeah, absolutely. You're beautiful. You seem like you're a good person. You seem intelligent. You're not stupid. So I'd say you're a high-value woman. But your actions dictate that, right? The most important actions a woman can undertake is loyalty. Every man out here knows that disloyalty is the most disgusting thing a female could ever do to her man.
But are you loyal?
Let's not pretend that male loyalty and female loyalty are the same thing.
But loyalty is loyalty.
Here we
They're
go.
not the same thing, are they?
Why is it not?
Because men and women are not the same.
We are not the same. You are correct there.
Okay, so we agree.
No, but I'm not agreeing to people being dishonest, cheaters, liars. He's deluded.
Yeah.
Why do you think men and women are different?
We carry children.
Correct.
You know, we nurture. We're, you know, compassionate, emotional beings.
Yep.
Men are very different.
I agree.
However, I don't think it's very fair for men to sit with the opinion that it's acceptable for men to cheat.
I didn't even say that, but I think if we, as intelligent, logical beings, as you are and as I am, if we agree that men and women are not the same, then our paradigms on how we enact in certain regards cannot be seen as the same.
So,
right?
so if I'm with you,
Correct. Yeah.
and I then cheat.
That's disgusting. I can't believe you even said that on YouTube. You see, you just said that on YouTube. I'm sorry to the world. Please don't listen to this.
No, but it happens.
No, it doesn't happen. No,
People
no. Please don't say this on YouTube. You're going to corrupt the youth. I'm sorry for her. I'll pray for her. These things can't be said. Women can't do that. It's disgusting.
Women can't do that, so it's a double standard.
It's a double standard. But life is full of double standards.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean...
Up, here we go. Here we go.
Listen, regardless with your philosophies and everything that you keep...
It's not my philosophies.
No, but I'm saying, okay, life is full of double standards.
Correct.
I understand that. But in a relationship...
Correct.
It's a partnership.
Yes.
Right. You...
Here we go. This is my thought before he gives his thought. I just want to see if we have the same thing. I have not pre-watched this video. Okay, I have not. It's wrong for both people to cheat. Okay, it's wrong. It's wrong. Sex is a very, in my opinion, sex is a very sacred thing. Yeah, we men can do it and feel nothing by it. We don't feel no emotion. We can do it and do it to somebody else and completely detach ourselves from each other. Some men can do that. Not a lot of men. But it's still wrong because that other person is faithful to you and only dealing with you. Now, we're not talking about feelings wise, we're talking about physically wise. So, you know, when you're with this person and you're married with this person, you give your all to that person, not 3/4 or a half, or you know what I'm saying?
And me, we're together.
Since when?
You know what I'm saying. When you're trying to build a partnership and a life with someone, the end goal is you two together.
Agreed.
So why cheat?
I know. I understand where you're coming from. My point is that relationships and life is full of double standards as a whole. A man's going to pay for everything everywhere you go, right? This is his duty as a man. Do you agree?
No, I do like traditional.
Okay, so you agree. So you're traditional, right?
Okay.
So if you want to talk about traditional, let's talk about tradition. Every single man.
No, let's not talk about tradition. You like traditional? No. Okay. Andrew, get her.
Like traditional.
Okay, so you agree. So you're traditional, right?
Get
So
her,
if you want
Andrew.
to talk about traditional, let's talk about tradition. Every single man since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. Every single king, every single emperor, every single sultan, every single conqueror since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. All of them. Every single one. Read a history book. Read the Bible. It's all in there. The Quran, all of it. You want to talk about tradition, it's all there. The only reason your mind is different, the only reason you believe differently is because of society. Society's come along and told you something.
Yeah, but society, we can change. Like, the world evolves, things change.
The world evolves, yeah, that's right. Now men cut their dicks off and their chicks. Do you believe in this shit? You got the...
Whoa. Whoa, we got dark. Oh, shit.
Believe in any of this crap? It's all a lie.
I feel like life's about choices.
Life is about choices, correct. My point is this. If I had a woman, I would decide not to cheat because I decide. However, I would not see my infidelity as nearly anywhere near even 1% as disgusting as female infidelity, because female infidelity involves emotion. You will not sleep with a man you don't like. I can sleep with a woman I don't like. It's a completely different thing. I can be head over heels in love with a woman, ready to die for her, ready to take a bullet for her, protect her, give her all the money in the world, make sure she has a beautiful family, a nice big house, all of it. And I'll still f that bitch. Watch me. A woman won't do that. So don't lie to me and pretend. No, you won't.
Why are you... Stop entertaining this. Take the higher route. He's trying to break you down. We will. We do. We will. Yes, we can. I will do it. I promise. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck somebody and not care and come back and still love you and take a bullet for you and give you everything and still go fuck this motherfucker over here. Still go fuck this man. Stop falling for it.
Any woman who will sit here and say, I can f dudes and not care about them is fundamentally broken. Her soul is broken.
Okay, well, she's broken then, but she's still doing it.
Well, if she's broken, she ain't anywhere near me. I don't want no broken bitch near me.
I'm definitely sure women would cheat on you.
You think so? Well, those are the kind of women I will not associate with. Females shouldn't even want to cheat. And the reason women can't cheat is because there's no way to ensure paternity if a female's cheating. Modern science in and of itself just...
What the fuck?
Just because you can now find out who the dad is doesn't undo 5,000 years of human evolution in which a female had to be loyal to one man so we knew exactly who the father was. If a man has multiple partners, you know who the mother is, you know who the father is. If a woman has multiple partners, nobody knows who the dad is, nobody wants to look after the kid, and a woman with a child without a father or without a man around in the ancient world was toast.
He talks a lot of nothing.
I would never ever...
Well, it ain't nothing. You're just not absorbing it. Oh my God, this man is brutal.
...be with a girl who cheats on me, and I would never
Yeah,
ever...
but you can't.
Yes, I can.
Whether a woman's
Yes,
gonna
I
cheat on
can.
you.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
No, you can't. Like, because the thing is with, like, this is just an assumption. I'm assuming, you know, you have a nice
This is
life.
haram.
No,
It's
but I'm
haram.
saying you have a nice life, you live a good lifestyle. Women will just see you as an opportunity.
If I was
Do you
a
understand?
dumbass, yeah, correct.
Yeah, but
Wow.
this one said, but your attitude is what keeps a woman also. Like, do you think a high-value woman is going to sit there and tolerate a man condescending and talking to her and being like, we're different and we're this, we're that, because we're not. A woman that knows her worth is not going to tolerate that.
As professionals, we discussed the infidelity of females, and I said that female infidelity is more disgusting than male infidelity. And I think that the world agrees with me. History agrees with me. The Bible agrees with me. The Quran agrees with me. Every single book you can read from history says that females who are promiscuous should either be stoned to death or at least cast out from society. Female promiscuity is a brand new concept. This is brand new amongst society. The idea that women can sleep with a bunch of dudes and it doesn't matter is a brand new idea. 30, 40 years old, maybe. Even today, nobody respects it, deep down. When a girl shoots a girl she doesn't like, you know the first thing she does? She says she's a... You know why? Because they know deep down that female promiscuity is disgusting, it's revolting. So the whole idea of a female wanting to sleep with more than one man at a time is haram. And they know it inside of their souls, inside of their hearts.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do. As does a...
So she don't think that it's bad for a female to sleep with multiple dudes at the same time, is what she's saying, Andrew. That's what she's saying. It's kinky. It's kinky, just like it's kinky for a man to sleep with multiple women. But I mean, oh my God, this double standard shit is crazy. Oh my God, yo, He's speaking facts though. This is tradition. Now I just had this conversation with my wife and a friend that men, growing up as men, we were always told and shown that it's okay to have multiple women. That's what we're supposed to do. We would like talk about each other for not having more than one. Like, oh, that's all you got, bro? We got shit. I got such and such in my phone, such and such, this is blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I got all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where the hoes at? You know what I mean? And we ain't talking about one. We talking about multiple. I'm not trying to share the hoe with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to do that. Now there are people that will go out there and run the train on some girl, but most men don't really want to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah. But most men do want multiple women. So I mean, yeah. He's speaking from a factual upbringing. Okay, this is a factual upbringing, and he is strong to this belief, and this is what you got to stand by and you got to face. And she don't like it. She don't like it at all. She's like, look, I can do the same thing y'all do.
So the whole idea of a female wanting to sleep with more than one man at a time is haram. And they know it inside of their souls, inside of their hearts. They do, as does a man. Yeah. Whereas a man, if he sleeps with a bunch of chicks, doesn't matter, who cares?
So would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
What would you say?
I'm a high value woman, right?
What would you say?
You say it yourself.
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
What if I've just been single for a long time?
No, unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
50 is not like I guess it's a large number, but you got to think like it's 365 days in a year. She probably didn't find love like that and was testing out love and very very high sex drive, especially in this day and age. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Acceptable.
A body count is probably the #1 most easiest way to judge the value of a female. I actually think
it could be a lot though.
That 19. No. I'm gonna say this. I think 99% of the world's problems, and no one's gonna understand this, but if you can extrapolate, if you can listen to this statement and extrapolate it out towards society at large, I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because it would prevent all.
Yo, my guy bugging, bro.
All of the
at this point
disintegration of
morals.
The red
pill, bro.
It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know what? There's like,
and women would be like,
he took 20 red pills, bro.
Like, to be with me as a man, I don't want to put another number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots, and all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear. Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.
That attitude is disgusting. It's not about women's body count. That would not minimize any problems.
That was crazy, bro.
Men like you are the problem, Andrew. Women, I myself am one of them. I'm sick of men that have this really disgusting outlook on women, policing women's bodies. Listen, if I want to sleep with this many people, I can and I will. Yeah, but what you're not getting is there's this whole hyper, toxic, independent movement on women, right? We are doing things because it's kind of, now it's our choice, but it's kind of...
I mean, to aim to hit 50 bodies, that's kind of crazy. To aim for that, that's kind of crazy. But, yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
What I'm getting is there's this whole hyper, toxic, independent movement on women, right? We are doing things because it's kind of, now it's our choice, but it's kind of like by force in the sense of it's like we're so liberated because we're literally exhausted with men on their power trip, on their this. So it's like, oh, if you can do it, we can do it. But this is what I said, but you men that think the way you think have created that.
I understand your point. However, you're wrong. She thinks I'm arrogant. I'm being arrogant on purpose. I must admit, annoying her is kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
I think that, you know what? I'm being so nice. I'm being so nice to you. I say I think instead of I know.
This is him being nice.
The answer is I know. I know. Females who sleep with lots of men, first things first, I don't think that women naturally, intrinsically want to do that. I think that's societal programming. Yeah. I think that women...
No, but I agree. This is what I'm saying to you. Like, there's things that you're saying, like, I don't disagree with certain things you're saying, but going back to my point, it's like by force. Like, it's to prove a point. It's like this power struggle. Like, I personally don't want to sit and sleep with loads of men. I don't care. Like,
good. We're getting somewhere. You see, God, Jesus, I'm getting her. Please, little by little, got 2 hours left. Give me some time. I'll fix it.
No, but if I want to...
My guy is crazy. I'll fix it. What the fuck? Is he gonna say I'll fix the date or I'll fix her? Oh my God, bro. He's just sent from God to fix women.
Please, little by little, got 2 hours left. Give me some time. I'll fix it.
No, but if I want to, then I'm going to.
Sorry,
but that's why you need to
little
understand.
Little by little.
No, but genuinely, but that...
I'm sorry, little by little. Stop trying to compete with this man. Oh, I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I'd get there. I'm sorry, God.
I'm getting her. Please, little by little, got 2 hours left. Give me some time.
That was great.
No, but if I want to, then I'm going to.
Sorry,
but that's why you need to understand.
Little by little.
No, but genuinely, but that's what you need to understand.
No, you will not. God will frown upon you. You can't do that.
And you.
What do you mean, and me? It doesn't say in the Bible I can't do that. Read the book. I can do whatever I want. I'm a man. Women can't do those things. It's disgusting. I can't believe you're poisoning the youth on YouTube.
Why is he shouting?
The idea that a woman can sleep with as many people as she wants just because she wants to is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Every man knows it and every woman knows it. Women should not do that. And the whole idea and the whole concept that females can adopt the promiscuity of males, because males have always been promiscuous. Right?
But there's actually a lot of men that are like good, loyal men, just so you know.
Do you think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know very good men.
Would you deem them high-value men?
Oh, absolutely. Successful, everything that I listed earlier, 100%.
And they don't cheat, right?
Yeah. It's possible. Why is it funny? No, seriously, this guy is so toxic, and the only kind of people that listen to his kind of his advice are broke men or heartbroken men that are insecure.
I think that if a man has options over a long enough time frame, he's going to eventually probably explore one of them options. Now, I'm not saying he's going to love another woman. I'm saying that when a man's in love, he only loves one girl. I agree with that. I believe in love. I believe a man cares about a chick. I believe a man should take care of a woman. I believe he should come home to the same place every day. I believe all those things. However, I think if a man truly has options, truly, that both the man and the woman understand that at some point he's going to explore those options.
No, listen, if I'm with you, do you think I'm going to allow you to explore other options? It's either you're with me or you're not. Go be
allow?
Cool. Like what? But realistically, what self-respecting woman is going to sit there and tolerate you?
I don't cheat. I don't cheat.
Okay,
I'm a good man. I don't cheat.
What woman is going to? If you have all these other options.
No.
Because I'll tell you what's more powerful, what's more alpha, and what's more attractive, and what's more high value is a man that can respect his woman, love her, not cheat on her, not disregard her, not see himself above her, not see him as, she's his slave or anything like that. See her as an equal, treat her with respect, and put on that. That's more powerful, a partnership, two people. Not, I'm a man, I have options, I'm going to explore them. Listen, if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. If you're a loyal person, you're a loyal person. That's it.
First things first, men and women are not equal. We'll talk about that in a second. Secondly, is that if a woman sees Chris Brown in the club, do you think she's like, wow, he'll be loyal? Fuck no, she doesn't care. Like, at high enough status as a man, women don't even care about loyalty. Women don't even care about loyalty at high enough status. And I don't cheat. Okay, listen, I'm a man of God. I go to church. I don't cheat. I'm talking about in general.
Okay, but what I'm trying to explain to you, though, because maybe your perception of what a high-value woman is warped. Because I'm a high-value woman, I make my own money, I possess all the qualities that I listed earlier, right? I believe I'm not going to be with a man that's going to cheat. I'm not going to look at a man like Chris Brown and be like, oh my God, like he's loyal. You see it as face value. You know he's a cheat, and maybe he'd just be a one-night guy. Cool. Just like you men do it to women.
Would you sleep with him for one night?
I don't think I would.
I hope not, because that would not make you a high-value woman.
No, this is what I'm saying, because it's like, when you hold yourself in high regard, you don't need to do those things. So the kind of caliber of women that go for men like that, and these are...
Wait, did she say, I don't think I would?
No, because that would not make you a one...
Just like you men do it to
would
women.
Would you sleep with him for one night?
I don't think I would.
I don't think I would.
He'd just be a one-night guy. Just like you men do it to
would
women.
Would you sleep with him for one night?
I don't think I would. Maybe he'd just be a one-night guy. Just like you men do it to
Would
women.
you sleep with him for
we're
one
just
night?
I don't think I would.
I hope not.
I don't like the way she spit through I don't think I would. And what do you mean I don't think I would? What is that? I don't think I would. It's either yes or no. I don't think well, I hope not. It's either yes or no. Oh my God. All right, I caught her on a 4K. I just had to run it back.
Don't have that much self-worth because it's what you're going to go with a man that's only values you for one night. So it says a lot about the quality of a woman.
So we agree on something.
But I'm saying, so when you generalise about women, don't do that. Because there are many high-value women
who would refuse him.
That will not tolerate that.
Completely. I'm not saying that. My point is you completely misunderstand me. I'm saying at a certain point, females aren't even interested in loyalty. Do you think all the girls with Dan Bilzerian think he's loyal? I'm not saying every girl will go with him. I'm saying there are certain girls at a certain level of male achievement who are not interested in loyalty.
But is that attractive? Like for me personally, that's not attractive to sit there and see a man that thinks it's cool to have loads of women around him, be like, oh my God, they're bitches, this is that, I have all this money. That doesn't impress me. That doesn't impress a lot of women. It's about raising a family. It's about unity and stuff.
I agree.
But everything that you were saying.
So he's putting women into this bucket that all women believe at some point they don't really care about loyalty if you're loyal to this person. Pretty much if you're fantasizing over this person, you don't care if he's dating such and such. You just want you a piece. Pretty much. Okay.
It's not that.
Stop these celebrities XYZ. High enough value, when they have options, they will explore them. That's what I'm saying. And I'm also saying that if a man did decide to explore his options, it would not be as disgusting as if a female decided to explore options.
Okay, well, let it just be disgusting then.
No. It's different if a woman does it. It's different if a woman does it. Everyone watching this knows it's different if a woman cheats. It's different.
Honestly, men with these sexist views, like, it's so outdated. What kind of relationship do you have with your mother?
A good one.
A good one?
Yeah, I take care of her. And also that paradigm, the whole idea that if you find a man who's good with his mom, then he's good with girls, that's bullshit.
No, it was just more because I find that your thoughts towards women are quite disrespectful.
You think so? Why?
This arrogance that you've got.
Don't tell me what. I'd actually like to know what I've said that's so far.
No, I'm just saying it's not. You don't have to say anything. It's like energy speaks volumes because you're not actually listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to everything you're saying. I don't think you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying women shouldn't sleep with lots of men and they should fall in love with one man and stay with that man. And if that man takes care of them and ends up across 20 years sleeping with one chick once, you shouldn't leave him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the point I'm making is completely valid. And if a woman sleeps with one man once, that's unacceptable. If a man does it, it's acceptable. That's the point I'm making.
Do you just want women to be submissive to you?
I think in a healthy relationship.
Run that back, because it kind of
20 years sleeping with one chick once, you shouldn't leave him. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying women shouldn't sleep with lots of men and they should fall in love with one man and stay with that man. And if that man takes care of them and ends up across 20 years sleeping with one chick once, you shouldn't leave him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the point I'm making is completely valid. And if a woman sleeps with one man once, that's unacceptable. If a man does it, it's acceptable.
That's the double standard right there. Okay.
That's the point I'm making.
Do you just want women to be submissive to you?
I think in a healthy relationship, there's always a leader, whether it's the man or the woman. And I think that in the happiest relationships, the man's in charge. I don't think women should be submissive to an idiot. Yeah. And I don't think women should be submissive to any man they meet. And I don't think women should be submissive when they're not rewarded. Right? If a captain is in charge of a ship, he's responsible for the ship, right? Mm-hmm. If he's responsible for the ship, he has authority over the ship.
Okay, but it's I'm a woman, I'm not a ship.
A relationship. So. Okay, the ship is a relationship.
I know exactly what this guy's doing. It's just like talking in riddles. Like, none of it actually makes sense if you actually listen to what he's saying.
So I think if a man has responsibility and he takes care of the woman and improves her life and makes sure that every single facet of her life, whether spiritual, physical, financial, etc., is taken care of, then he should have some degree of authority. I don't see why a man would take care of a woman and have no authority over her while accepting all of the responsibility that's getting played. You're an independent woman. Maybe you make your own money, you want to do all those own things. That's fine, fantastic. But if I had a woman, I would say, look, I like that you do your own things. I like that you do your jobs, but let's keep it part-time. I want you to come with me. We got to go here, we got to go there. I'm taking you around the world. You're with me, I'm taking care of you, etc. And I'd expect her to listen to me in return. Why wouldn't she? I'm not going to tell her to do anything wrong or bad, but if I were to say, I don't like that dude, stop talking to him. I'm her man, not that dude. It shouldn't even be a competition. It should be, all right, cool, block. Why wouldn't it be?
But then if I said I didn't like that woman,
I don't know about that.
this is what I'm saying. It's just a.
She's down for everything that you saying. She's down for everything that you saying. But when she's asking for the same thing back, it's like, yeah, nah. There is the problem. That's the problem, bro. Double standard. It's crazy.
Double standard, and it's just like a power struggle. Like,
Yeah.
it's about balance.
Life,
You know, and this is the thing, like, I feel a lot of women could give you that life and be like, "Do you know what? He can have a girlfriend, there's so many people that are into that.
I'm not even saying, no, I'm not a
No,
cheater.
but I'm saying there's people that are into that.
Correct. But I'm not a cheater. I don't want anyone to think this is about me. I'm talking about in general.
But do you think women want to sit here and look stupid? Like, I might think, do you know what? Actually, I'm listening to everything you're saying.
If this is not you, why are you bringing this shit up? You ain't even talking about yourself. She's trying to have a date with you, not every other man. Not the man mentality. You, fool. The fuck?
Agreeing and I'm liking it. But then, if you've got
He
me
just don't
out here
care.
looking
He's
stupid
here for
because
the
you might
shock
be
value.
in clubs with all these women around you, making me look like a idiot, do you think I'm going to tolerate that? No. When you have men like you have explained, it's as if you're trying to prove a point to the world that you're this great man that has all these options and you're so successful.
I agree
like,
with
it
you.
doesn't work like
I agree
that.
with you. If there was a man, which is not me because I'm a one-woman man, but if there was a man who decided to have multiple girlfriends, his approach certainly wouldn't be sitting down and saying it the way I'm saying it. The point I'm trying to make is I think that the idea of a man having a girlfriend who he loves and maybe sometimes stepping out is not nearly as offensive as the idea of a woman having a man she loves and sometimes stepping out. You know, I watched American Pie the other week, and I thought that would have been the best time to be alive. You know, like 2003. Like, you can still call the people you care about if it's a real emergency, but no one's glued to their phone.
Yeah.
No one's scrolling social media. No one's trying to take an Instagram picture. Everyone's just at the crappy party, enjoying the crappy party. Like, if you go to Dubai and you look around the bar, half the people aren't having fun. They're just purely trying to get Insta stories to look like they're having fun.
Like that.
So it's pure like, ha, 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 ha. Okay, so I think that a lot of people now are doing things not because they enjoy them, because other people will think they're having fun, and it's more about creating envy as opposed to actually enjoying yourself. Right. If you go on a really fun night out, you don't take your phone out. So
Creating envy instead of enjoying yourself. Wow.
envy as opposed to actually enjoying yourself.
Wow.
If you go on a really fun night out, you don't take your phone out. So when I see someone who went on a night out and took 20 stories dancing and laughing and having a great time, I know they're bored.
Yeah, they're not in the moment.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you really have a great night out, you don't take any stories and you forget to check your phone.
Moment.
Social media is completely...
Bro, I don't take pictures. We go places, bro. My Instagram hasn't had pictures since a year ago, bro. I don't know. I don't take pictures. I be so in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm like looking at my kids, laughing at them, and just smiling at them. My wife's over there. I'm smiling at her. We're talking. We having insider moments and stuff. I'm not thinking about grabbing my phone. If I do take pictures, I'm not really into showing the world my family. Like, that's just my personal pictures for me. You know what I mean?
Not really changed the world. It's changed the way that we function. It's changed the way that we go out. It's changed even the places we go. Social media now runs the world. We live in an attention society, and people will do anything for attention because attention is a currency, and you can turn attention into money.
True.
Jake Paul is not rich because he's a boxer. He's rich because he used the attention he gets and monetized it via boxing. So in the attention economy we now live in, you have to understand that your attention is valuable, especially as a man. And women are out here today trying to extract your attention from you without returning anything. That's what the male-female friendship is.
Trying to extract your attention and not returning it for anything. But I'm me. I'm the table. Hey yo, my guy is
Extract your attention from you without returning anything. That's what the male-female friendship is. In the old days, man would give attention in return for sex. But nowadays, men just give attention and don't get any sex back. And that's what you have to be.
Oh, God. Y'all is just sex objects, bro. That's crazy. Oh, man. Man was created first, and then woman was created from the rib of a man. Yo. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. This guy, he's on another level of wild.
Return for sex.
Wild.
But nowadays, men just give attention and don't get any sex back. And that's what you have to be very, very careful of. Your attention is extremely valuable. So for all the men out there, if you're following a woman and you have zero chance of fucking her and she ain't replying to your DMs, stop following her.
Damn.
Like, when's the last time you truly, truly lived in the moment?
I personally live in the moment a lot.
No, but
there's gonna be a lot of unfollows, okay? A lot of girls are gonna get unsubscribed.
That's a good thing, right? That's a beautiful thing,
and
that's actually an asset. Like, my brother is very similar to that. But the problem is, if you live very, very much in the moment and you're not on your phone, I feel like, and I can only talk from the masculine perspective, you're not competitive. Because as a man, you need to be doing things, talking to people, making money, moving things, such you have to be on your phone all the time.
Really like how you just delivered what you said, but I just find it crazy how we've just sat and said about people need to live in the moment and that, but then like you've sold courses trying to explain to people how to be like that. It's just aspire for this.
I understand. I understand what you mean, but unfortunately, and it's an unfortunate reality of the world, is that it's player versus player. Like if you go to a video game, if you play Call of Duty, right? There's 20 people in there, and we're all trying to kill each other. And the world is very, very similar financially. I'm not saying we should be out here killing each other, but I'm trying to explain that there's a certain amount of resource and everyone's trying to get it. And I understand your perspective, but your perspective is feminine, as it should be because you're a woman, right? But the masculine imperative and the masculine perspective is you have to understand that life is war. It's a war for the female you want. It's a competition. Every man's trying to get her. It's a war for the car you want. It's a war for the money you want. It's a war for the status. It's a war. Masculine life is war. If you're a man who doesn't view life as war, you're going to lose. So as a man, you have to wake up and think, okay, everything I want, other men want. I have to outcompete every other man to get it. So how am I going to do that? Am I going to do that by living in the moment, ignoring my phone, and having a fun picnic?
Do you believe in men's mental health?
So I'm trying to figure out, because he also thinks if you're always on the phone, not living in the moment, you're not having fun. But if you're not on your phone as a man, you're not making money. You're not a high value man, or you're not doing your best to further your family or your what about men's mental health? Talk about that. Let's go.
You are kind of like the problem in society in a sense of.
Thank you.
Do you believe in men's mental health? You are kind of like the problem in society in a sense of.
Thank you.
Fast car, women, lifestyle. No, but it is.
Right.
This is the problem.
It's not my problem.
I'm not saying it's your problem directly, but I'm saying this is the problem. Yes, all men probably want to aspire for that, but do you see the pressure there is on men?
Completely. It is much harder to be a man than be a woman.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on men's mental health?
I agree. It's much harder to be a man than be a woman, which is basically what you just said. Society's expectations of men is much higher than the societal expectations of females. I agree. Much more is expected of us. I agree. It's a harder game. Just like every other video game on Earth. It's a harder game, but if you complete it, you get a higher score. I think that being a top-tier male is the best human experience that any human can have. I think that being a female would not compare in any way to being a top-level man. No,
reason why. There's experiences, right? Like women, we can literally carry lives inside of us.
I agree with you, and I'm actually glad you chose that experience because that's the most important thing a female can do, and I agree with you, and I understand it's a beautiful thing because there's no society and there's no world without life. I agree with you. However, I think that as a man, you can build an empire. There's conquest as a man, and I think as a female, it's not quite the same. And I'm not saying this in any kind of way that disrespects females. I don't want people to look at this and think I'm just...
So I wonder, like, will he go out there and actually build some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, will he build his own community? Is he saying, I'm that type of man? Like, I'll get out there and do what I have to do because there are men that have to get out there. We got to do masonry. We got to do, and you see in construction and paving roads and stuff. And normally you see men. If you see women out there, they're typically managing the situation. So you do see women out there like in the machinery, working the machines and whatnot. You might see women out there on the ground. It's just not as common as you would see with men. So, yeah, okay, all right.
Quite the same. And I'm not saying this in any kind of way that disrespects females. I don't want people to look at this and think I'm disrespecting females. I'm not. I'm saying we have different roles. We do different things. And women give life. Women have a very, very important role, probably the most important role in society. Women are beautiful creatures that do something separate that men cannot do. Yeah. I think a top tier male is more unique than a beautiful woman. I think that you get to build an empire. I think that you get to be respected and feared in a way that women never are.
And you get to build an empire in a different way. You know what I'm saying? You build an empire through your ability to recreate, ability to, and there's some women that don't have that ability, so that's really unfortunate. But we have different abilities. So
I understand that that's a very, very unique human experience, right? Most men never ever get there. The reality of life for most men is absolutely depressing. I completely understand when you talk about mental health.
So have you suffered from mental health?
Fuck no.
No.
Absolutely not. Because I understood that as a man, you must build yourself. As a female, you can be born.
But did you not we need to stop going into philosophy?
As a female, what? You can be, I don't know. But yes, as a man, you must build yourself because nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You broken? Pick it up. Get up, get yourself together, bro. What do you mean? You look disgusting out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we hear.
And just stuff, because
as a female, you can be born.
But did you not we need to stop going into philosophies and just stuff, because I'm actually I want to understand you.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
Have you not experienced mental health? No.
Zero.
Okay, so how do you cope with stress and situations? Express your emotions when you're frustrated or when you're stressed.
Good question.
He raised his voice.
If I'm stressed or I'm frustrated, then I understand it's my time to perform. And I agree that society puts huge pressure on men, and it's time for men to perform. As a man, you either perform or you don't. There's no...
The fuck is he talking about? This is a date. Why is he talking... Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
There's no safety net like there is for females. Females can wake up and say, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, but there is for men.
No, there isn't.
But there is.
The men who say, I can't feel like it, cannot compete with the men who do not say that. And it is player versus player. The man who goes to the gym every single day, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the man who goes to the gym when he feels like going to the gym. And it's player versus player. And let me tell you something. As much as you want to sit here and disagree with me, it's women who decide who the winner is. You will choose the man who's in fantastic shape. You'll choose the man with all his money right.
I like a dad bod, personally.
Okay, well, then maybe you're an exception because you're an angel. But in general, we're talking in generalizations, because exceptions do not disprove the rule. Females will choose the man who's in fantastic shape. Females will choose the man who's got his money right. Females will choose the man who can fix any problem. Females will choose the man when they can go to him and say, everything's can you fix this? And he says yes without panicking. That's who women want. Women decide who the winner is. Women don't want the man when you come to him with your problems and he goes, oh, I'm too stressed today. Tell me tomorrow. No. Women don't want that.
But women also don't want a dickhead.
But having your life in order doesn't make you a dickhead.
You can have all those things.
Correct.
But then there's that fine line.
I mean, there are some women that want that. Like, my wife is one of the women that wants me to be able to let her know when I'm stressed, when I'm going through things. But she's also an anomaly. She's a rare, very rare woman that I came across. Okay, so I had to wipe her up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and put the ring on it.
Dickhead.
But having your life in order doesn't make you a dickhead.
You can have all those things.
Correct.
But then there's that fine line where your ego gets a bit too much. For example, like, you could be very successful. You can have good-looking women that are attracted to you. You can just have all those qualities.
Correct.
But then once you possess that, you then suddenly can go past that line, your ego, then you start to become an arsehole.
I agree with you, but I'm not talking about that. I think that's a separate conversation.
No, I'm just saying, no, I agree with everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I agree with everything you're saying, but what I'm trying to argue is the men get successful, they become even more narcissistic, and they just are not nice people to be around.
You're very, very smart.
Thank you.
You are. But you're doing what most females do, and you're conflating issues. So when you conflate, what you do is you mix two issues together to try and prove your point.
No, I've just been asking you personal questions,
Correct.
and every time you give me a philosophy
No,
around
it's not a
it.
philosophy.
No, but I'm saying in general,
is.
when I'm asking you, I'm trying to get to know you. On a level, how does a woman like me get to know a gentleman like you?
Here at this beautiful, nice, civil dinner we're having here with no animosity at all.
She's not getting to know you. She's getting to know your philosophy. God damn it.
You asked me about men's mental health. My answer was explaining that as a man, you don't have the luxury. Oops, I don't feel like it. You can do
But
it.
you can, but I'm sorry, I know I keep cutting you, but I'm just like, because this is the part that gets really frustrating for me, like men with this mindset that you have. Like, I get it, okay, great, you are alpha, you've achieved
It's
all
not
these
about
things.
alpha.
No, but I'm saying like you possess all these, it's great, but you are the problem. You're creating this pressure
I'm not
on
creating
men
a
and
problem.
society. Like,
No,
it's so
I'm not
competitive.
creating a
But
pressure.
men can actually, successful men can actually be like, oh, okay, I don't actually feel like it today. Like, they actually
I
can
understand.
take a break and rest at that
I
wall.
understand. My point is that it's player versus player. And if you're a man who's going to constantly give in to mental health problems or mental health trouble, you're not going to be able to compete with the men who don't.
Okay, but can we
That's
validate
it.
men that have...
Completely. If you have
That's
mental
what
health...
we need to. So we can't go player. Just validate men that have mental health issues. And
Absolutely.
Okay.
Men who have mental health issues, I wish them the best in the world.
Okay, great.
But when they come to me and say, and I get this all the time, Andrew, I have this problem, I'm depressed and I can't go to the gym. I say, no, I disagree. You're depressed because you don't go to the gym. If you go to the gym, you might start to feel better, right? I'm saying you can't sit as a man and afford the luxury of saying, I have a mental health issue today, I'm sad today, I'm stressed today, I'm emotional today, I can't work. But
So what he's saying is you have to work through it as a man. You can't sit and just feel. And this is something that me and my wife also had a conversation about. Because I don't sit in the moment and just feel things. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tear up and just like let the tears build up. I'm gonna work out, or I'm gonna get up and do something. I'm gonna go out and, you know, I'm gonna still go to work. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the shit off my mind, because I have to work through it. Because at the end of the day, other than you, babe, nobody else cares. You know what I'm saying? For real.
because you will lose against the men who don't do that. And
And I'm not talking about just women. I'm talking about other men who won't care.
male world is more competitive than you could possibly imagine, and it's the women who pick the winners. So I find it very interesting that a woman sits here to me and says, "No, men are allowed to sit around and do fuck all and feel sad," and those are the men they ignore when they DM.
No.
Those are the men they ignore. They ignore them all.
No, actually, can I just chime in here? So, for example, everything that you've said, you've possessed, you've proved your point, right? But as a high-value woman, if I respect and love my partner, I'm not putting that pressure. I would say, babe, do you know what? You can have a little rest. Like, there are women that actually enable men to process that emotion.
Agreed.
But yeah, so we'll still go back to tomorrow. Okay.
Agreed.
Let's go back to work. But there are good women out there that don't put that pressure. I feel like your reality on women is warped because of a certain caliber of women. Yes, it is.
I agree. You're right. But you're missing a very vital point of that story. You're right. But as a high-value woman, before you say to that man, you can have a day off and you're allowed to be sad today, you will only even get with him. Let me change that. You will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they give a fuck about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. Yeah. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works.
It's not about the women, it's about the other men. what we said.
No such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important. Maybe as a chick, you can always put more foundation on, be hot again. Great. Not as a man. If you want to be important as a man, you have shit to do. You have duties. This is how it exists. This is how it's always been.
Hey.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Sunglasses.
Yeah, we're inside.
We are inside. Very perspicacious of you. I have bad eyes.
You have bad eyes.
I have bad eyes because after so many fights in the ring, I had a retina detachment, and there's a lot of bright lights here, and it makes my eyes very uncomfortable. I don't want to squint on camera, so I'm wearing sunglasses. So if you want to continue to make fun of my medical condition,
Why
you're
would I
welcome.
make fun of it?
You just
It's a
tried.
question.
I know you just tried. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
No, it wasn't. It was a genuine question.
Yeah. I just tried to make mock
No.
me. It's fine. Versus men's mental health, but if you got a retina detachment, it's fine. No, ha ha ha.
Actually,
it's funny now.
Actually, I was asking you because eye contact is important to gauge conversation.
Is it?
I
Do you
wanna
want to
know-
look
I
in my
wanna
eyes?
know, like how we're enjoying. Yeah,
Let me see. Give it a few minutes.
it's etiquette, isn't it?
It is. You're right. It's polite. You're right. It's polite.
Perfect.
It's polite.
We do a cheers with the glasses off. Cheers.
To detach retinas. Cheers.
Okay.
you
I haven't
happy?
seen his eyes.
I think that money buys freedom and freedom buys happiness. I think that the rich people of the world, the number one most intelligent thing they did was convince poor people that money isn't happiness. And I think they did that to prevent revolts. I'm not saying money is the only thing that can make someone happy. I'm not saying money alone will make you happy. But money is certainly a factor to happiness.
Yeah.
It's you agree, right? It's like water, right? Water won't make you happy. But if you have no water after a week, you need water. It's all you think about, right? It's the same deal. You can't go without it. So the rich people always say, money doesn't buy happiness, but do they ever give their money away?
Yeah, exactly.
No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you give your money away?
I have a charity, which I own, which takes care of street dogs in Romania. So I rescue dogs.
That's really lovely.
Thank you. See, we're getting along now.
Yeah, that's really
Everything's getting
nice. See, look, it's much better.
That's
like,
right.
do charity work, glasses are off.
We're
So
getting
I'm
there.
actually connecting with a real human.
I'm a real human.
You look really nice. Yeah, and you smell nice.
Thank you. I'm, dressed up for you, of course.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see someone make the effort, you know?
Where I'm from, in Eastern Europe, I always wear a suit because we can carry weapons over there. Here in London, it's a little bit different. We have to take security with us. But where I'm from, you have to jacket because you have to strap. It's different game.
So do you walk around with a weapon? No.
Wait.
Yes.
Enemies are watching. Listen, I'm ready. Let's leave it at that. But I'm very security conscious now. And I think that there's a difference between fighting and violence. And even though I'm a professional fighter, if you want to be a professional at violence, you need a weapon at some level.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because whenever you're at some level of
Just imagine in these
of relevancy and value, you should carry a weapon with you, I believe.
scenarios, we are together. Okay. What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I had influence and control over it.
What do you mean? Doing a video photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No. I'm not doing any real
But
work.
you can
I'm just like
pose.
taking all the money.
Whoa, what?
If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand. All right, give me 8. All right, cool. All right.
What woman is going to give you 8 grand?
Because you're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
You're
Hey, yo, this man is bugging. And don't tell me you're gonna get into the 80-20 split too. But Jesus Christ, bro, this man bugging, bro.
product.
Yes,
The
correct.
women, she's not
Next
your
question.
possession. No. Product.
Wow.
Like, do you own me? No, sorry. Like,
Wow.
your ego's a bit too big. You don't own me. I'm not a product. I'm not an object.
Glasses off, still
okay,
the same.
Mr. Tate?
I'm just answering
you
it.
Oh,
actually,
glasses
I don't know
back
if you're
on.
being serious.
Yeah.
I'm totally serious. How would I let my chick do OnlyFans and keep all the money? That's disrespectful.
What woman is ever going to give you that?
Then she better not do OnlyFans. Duh.
Oh, my God.
That upset her, didn't it? It upset her to say that you're mine, and if you're mine and men want to pay for it, then the money is mine. But that's the basic dynamic of a relationship. You're mine. So if you want to sell what is mine, that's fine, but I need to get paid.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
That's fine. We eat out every day.
I mean, I just think you should have a joint account, but I don't really want my girl on OnlyFans anyway, so.
Fine, but I need to get paid.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
That's fine. We eat out every day. No problem. I haven't had a home-cooked meal in years anyway.
No way.
No, I eat out nearly every day, 3 times a day.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Always traveling, always moving. Even when I'm home, it's same restaurants, so.
Do you ever want to just settle down? I feel like your life just seems like it's just really fast-paced. Do you not want just a nice woman?
If she cooks for me, that'd be beautiful, but it's not a deal breaker.
Okay, I like that. What if I earned more money than you?
Impossible.
We'll never know.
No, impossible.
Really?
Literally impossible.
Is it impossible?
Literally impossible. Numbers don't go that high. Next question. It's impossible for her to earn more money than me simply because of her ethos towards life. Her ethos towards life is about moments and memories. My ethos towards life is about conquest. And those are very, very different things. I completely understand that she enjoys things which are not congruent with trying to conquer Earth. She wants time off, she wants holidays, she wants to enjoy time with friends, she wants to do a bunch of things that don't make money. I want to make money. It's impossible she could ever earn more than me because we have completely different life philosophies.
Okay.
What would you do if I didn't like your lifestyle?
What aspect of my lifestyle?
Maybe it was too flashy for me, flying around too much. Maybe I just want you to just slow down. It's a bit too fast-paced.
I understand. And I would respect the point of view.
So what are you doing?
I don't think I'd listen. My lifestyle got me to where I am, and I'm a sovereign individual who lives in the way he believes true. I would listen and I would understand it and I would do my best to accommodate, but I don't think I would change. If you were to say, look, you can't do this anymore, I'd say, oh, I'm going to do it anyway, sorry. You know, I'll try and make you feel better about it, but it's going to happen.
What if your family didn't like me?
That's no big deal.
Not a big deal?
Nah. The only person I'm super close with is my brother.
Okay.
And my brother wouldn't dislike you unless he had a reason, like a genuine reason. Mm-hmm. And if he disliked you, I'd dislike you, so then the game over anyway. Not because he disliked you, but because we have the same standards of life. There's no way he could dislike you without me disliking you.
So there's literally like two of you that have these mad views.
My views are not mad. What have I said so far? What have I said so far? Women shouldn't be hoes. Man should have some authority because he should take care of his chick. Chicks shouldn't talk to a bunch of dudes.
Why are you shouting?
It's important for the mic.
No, it's not, because Joe
and that's it. That's all I've said. And you're saying I got crazy views.
But don't they say like the loudest person in the room is the weakest?
Oh, am I weak now?
No, but I'm just saying, don't people say that?
Let's have an arm wrestle.
I'm not doing an arm wrestle.
Come on, I want to see it. Come on.
No.
You look strong.
Look, I'm a nice feminine lady
that
doesn't like to do these activities, okay? What would you do if I wanted to invite other people into our sex life?
Well, obviously, I'm going to ask if it's boys or girls. But even then, even if it was girls, it'd be weird. I think it'd be a bit strange. If I had a girlfriend and she said, I really want you to f this chick, I'd be like, this is not the normal feminine mindset. You must not like me. It would just seem odd to me. Something would be up.
I'm really surprised by that answer. I don't know why. I feel like you'd be the type of person.
No, I get it. I understand why he said that. Like, if you just say, like, I want you to have sex with such and such, yeah, that'd be kind of strange. I mean, I get it. I mean, if it just came about some type of way, then yeah. Then, you know. But, yeah, I see.
Want loads of threesomes.
Let the man bring it up.
Like, yes, this lifestyle, I'm the man.
Sex in and of itself is boring. Any man who sits and says that sex is great,
let the woman bring it up,
fun,
but just, you know,
just clearly
casually bring it up. Don't like, yeah, I want you in her, you know what I'm saying?
Any man who sits and says that sex is great or sex is fun, just clearly hasn't had enough sex, because sex is boring. Sex is a chore. Sex is like food. You don't really care unless you're really hungry, and then you eat, and then you don't care again. And it's one of those things you do every once in a while because it's an urge.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. Shit. Sex with that one person? Oh. Ooh. Now, I will speak from personal experience having a menage a trois. It was a lot going on, okay? So, a lot. It was a lot to handle. Not really a lot to handle, but it was just like I wanted to finish here, then I wanted to finish there. And it's like, I don't really know. I don't really want to finish. And then at this point, they like, bro, like, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I was there, and then it just kind of left. But I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Like I was right there, ready to, and then it just, nah, you ain't done yet. Yeah, it's tough.
But it's not a real big deal. Like, every person needs food and every person likes food.
Have you ever been in love?
Completely. But
it's not about having sex and making love.
Yeah,
different.
No. If you're in love, you might want sex more often. You might be hungry more often. My point is that if you're someone who goes through life and only talks about and cares about food, it's a bit weird. Same thing with sex. Sex is something that happens.
Okay, so he's saying he's more money driven. He's not really, his sex drive is not high. He has sex, but it's just not as much of an appetite as getting money.
This happens between people who love each other, and it's a great thing, but it's not the be-all and end-all of life. It's really not that great. I don't think sex is the most stimulating and interesting thing in the world. It doesn't matter who the girl is, doesn't matter if you love her or not. I don't think it's the greatest, best thing in the world. Any dude who's out here is like, wow, 2 pairs of tits. Just hasn't fucked very much. Who gives a shit?
Do you think you've overachieved so much already? This is why you're kind of like...
Jaded? No. I just think that men who are super interested in sex or sexual fantasies of these things are men who are semi-deprived. If you have an abundance of food, if you have a fridge full of food all the time, you don't eat all the time. Sometimes you just don't want to. It's always there, right? Yeah. But if you're starving, as soon as food appears, you're all over it. It's the same with sex. Any dude is like, wow, threesome, okay, I need it. It's a guy who's deprived. A guy who has as much as he wants all the time ain't gonna be really that interested in it.
So you're comparing women to food, okay.
Correct.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other...
I thought he was comparing sex to food, not to women. I thought he was comparing sex to... Okay. Okay.
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
Girls'
I'd have
holidays.
to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holidays?
I can do whatever I want.
We're not actually going to go there with this bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
Double standard shit. This man has so many double standards, like it actually doesn't make sense. I think he honestly believes like his own rubbish.
She can't.
It's not double standards.
Yes, it is.
There's different standards.
But I'm saying, but if you're out every month doing this, doing that,
correct,
I'm going to do the same to keep myself entertained and occupied. Yes, what you think I'm going to wait at home for you?
Yes.
And just wait there and look like an idiot, then probably see you upload on Instagram, here's this lifestyle to look and see you with loads of women around you.
You don't look like an idiot, you look like a loyal woman, as you should. There's no way I would allow there's no way I would allow you to go on all these girls' holidays. That's very disrespectful. I'm a territorial man. That does not mean jealous or insecure, it means I care about you. Anything I care about, I want to protect and love. It doesn't matter how much you love me back. It doesn't matter if no man on earth could talk you into bed. It's not about that. It's about the disrespect.
So it's okay for you to disrespect me?
It's not disrespectful for me to go on holidays or go work with my boys.
What if my holidays are work trips?
No, they're not. That's impossible. You're not running the world like I am. That's bullshit.
How do you know?
I know these things. Don't lie to me.
This is what I'm saying, but you wouldn't.
Don't lie to me.
Bro?
It's absolutely disrespectful for a woman to be with a man and then want to run around with her girls and pretend she's still single. She shouldn't even want to. The fact she even asked to go in and of itself is disrespectful. I shouldn't have to tell her not to do that.
Listen, I will call all of my girls and go on a girls' holiday just to piss you off, mate. What if I went on holiday twice a year with the girls?
You wouldn't want to.
I definitely would.
No, you wouldn't. No, you're with me. You don't
just
want to.
Toxic.
We go on holidays together. We go places together. When I have to go places with just the boys, you stay home. You do not go on girls' holidays. It's disrespectful.
Nah, he's bugging. He's bugging. He's bugging, bro.
I find it disrespectful. It's like a slap in the face.
How is it?
Because why would you want to do that if you're with a man you love? You wouldn't want to do that. I shouldn't even have to tell you not to do that.
So you're going to have me just at home looking stupid whilst you're doing that lifestyle?
How do you look stupid?
But I'm saying, if you're just going to go up and do lifestyle...
You're obsessed with people thinking you look stupid.
I'm obsessed with the double standard.
No, people will look at you and go, wow, she is a loyal wife.
But that's for you and your ego. But this is for your... It's not about obeying.
Yeah, it is. She loves her man. She doesn't need to go on none of these girls' holidays to Ibiza, run around being a hoe. She's over all that shit.
How am I being a hoe? It could just be like women just go on holiday to have fun.
And men will try and sleep with you.
So doesn't mean the women are.
Correct.
This is what I'm saying.
You agreed.
No,
agreed.
No, but you have a warped reality.
It's not warped reality because we agree.
Yes, you do. Okay.
We agree.
Okay.
No, you're not moving on to the next question.
Yes, we are moving
on.
No,
we agree.
Okay.
We agree. You're right. They're going to try and you're not going to let them. I agree. If I walk out to the car park, it doesn't matter how good the locks are on my car. If someone's trying to break into my car, am I going to let them keep trying? No. No. It's disrespectful. It's mine, and no one comes near it because it's mine. No one's going to try and steal it. For me to put it in a place where people are going to try and steal it is nothing less than irresponsible. My female is taken care of and has a fantastic life. She does not need to go on holidays to fucking Mykonos and be a hoe on some random table. Some random table because her friend met some dude on fucking Tinder.
Wow.
No, stay home. Stay home.
But it's not. But this is like, I feel like you're enabling to this whole like controlling and manipulating.
It's not controlling.
Yes, it is.
To say
but the way you just said it, yeah, with that kind of like
tenacity.
Yeah, like for me, it's just
It's not controlling to say to your woman, if you want a holiday, we'll go. Yeah, the way I said it angered you because everything I say is deliberately designed to anger you.
You have this power and control issue, and I feel like it's just mad.
It's not power and control.
Holiday, with your girls going on holiday with their friends is not an unreasonable thing. It's a normal thing. Women should be able to do it.
In some relationships.
Okay.
But in my relationship.
Just not in this one.
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
Cool. What would you do if we just met and we've had a one-night stand and I've got pregnant?
The baby's innocent, right? I'd look after the child. It depends on a lot of scenarios afterwards. I'd make sure the child's financially taken care of. If you were prepared to be a loyal woman, I'd make sure you were taken care of. If you're going to start sleeping with other dudes, whatever, then it's your problem. Baby's your problem, it's all your problem. But if you're going to be loyal to me still, then I'd take care of you. But if you're going to start saying, oh, no, I got a new man now, cool, he can pay the bills, and it's not my problem.
No, when you have a child, that's your responsibility.
No, but if you want to start sleeping with other dudes, then it's his problem. It's an accident, right? So you shouldn't be punished in life, and the child's absolutely and utterly innocent. I would take care of you completely. And I'd take care of the child completely. And I'd always want to see the child. But if you were to say now, after, let's say, a year or 2 years, whatever, I have a new man now, blah, 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 I'm like, all right, cool. Kids with me twice, 2 days a week, whatever it is. I'll make sure the kid's looked after. But I'm not financing you in another man's lifestyle. I'm not just sending money to your bank at random and just making sure that you and this dude, whoever he is, are going on holiday and whatever, whatever. I'll take care of the child while he or she is with me. And I'll always see the child. But if you have a new man, you have a new man. You ain't my problem anymore. You got to pay your own rent.
No, but I feel like you still need to cover some sort of responsibility there. It's not, I'm not asking you to pay my whole rent, I'm just saying.
Okay, some sort, yeah, but some sort is a reasonable balance.
What you're saying, I agree with what you're saying.
But they're going to come along and say, oh, you're rich, give me 10 G's a month. And
are you talking about child support? Like, why would
fucking some next dude? The answer is no.
Okay, but with that scenario, how do you know women aren't going to try and trap you?
I'm not a fool.
You're not a fool?
No.
Do you give head?
Good question, all right.
Yeah, I do. You don't? Do you like receiving it?
Absolutely.
Not another one.
Why don't you eat the box?
My dear, listen,
Okay,
it's been a long evening, and it's been very enjoyable. Let's not start talking about how men and women are different again. You know, you're yes, I'm no, it's fine. We're opposites, okay. It's how it should be. Women are supposed to do certain things that men can't do. Women are very talented, beautiful creatures. You can give life, we can't do that. It's fine. You can give head, we can't do that. This is not for the G's. I don't know who's out here doing this, but it ain't me. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of men out there who will do it.
Do you not want to please your woman, though?
There's plenty of ways to please a woman without doing that.
That's a big factor. That's a good one, sexually.
Maybe for you, I think that it's possible to please a woman without it.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay, so I don't think it's something that is conducive to a healthy relationship. It's not something I'm very interested in, personally.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I go crazy. Yes. No. You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
Why the f would I?
You might have maintained like a good relationship.
What? What is this? These lies in my...
How's it a lie? It could be like a good woman.
Let's talk about masculine and feminine friendship. I understand why you'd be friends with an ex. Because you can gain things, right? You're friends with that man, he might, I don't know, occasionally buy you some dinner, or he might pick you up, or he might help you with something.
Because he's my friend.
Yeah, it's because he's your friend, correct.
Yeah, no things, just a friend.
Yeah, right, it's just a friend, he'll do some things for you. As a woman, what things will you do for him?
I'm here. I'm a really good friend, actually.
Chat shit on fucking WhatsApp, anything else?
No, I saw them, checking on them. Like the things that I feel like men need, like we do as women.
Men will do real things for you. A female friend won't do shit for you besides try and get attention out of you. That's it. It's a waste of time to have female friends as a man. Complete waste of time. They don't give you... Waste of time to have female friends as a man. Complete waste of time. They don't give you anything. Being friends with an ex, I completely understand why she would do it. The man's gonna get horny. The man's gonna want to message her now and again. The man's gonna want to bang her now and again. The man might do favors for her, X, Y, Z, but she ain't gonna do nothing for him. So any man who is friends with a woman is giving his attention without retrieving and receiving what he wants from a female, which is sex. So it's a mistake. It's a mistake to make. If you give something away for free, it has no value. My attention has value. I don't give my attention to people who don't give me what I want in return.
Okay.
So waste of time. What you gonna give me? Advice? You think I need advice from some ex? The fuck? I don't need your advice. She's gonna do nothing but sit there and go, hey babe, and send me the old fucking selfie trying to get attention again. I see her as a liability. I see her as something for me to pay money for someone to pick up, someone to defend if we randomly get an attack on the street, someone to give a shit about without any exchange. And what does she give me?
Exchange, advice.
Advice? The fucking, what dude is getting advice from chicks? What dude is getting advice from girls? Any man who sits there and goes, my life ain't going right, let me text some chick, is a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
How is he dumbass?
Because you should go to your boys, your team.
No, because boys...
Boys don't have the best advice sometimes, bro. Sometimes, bro. But hey, we have two different opinions here. We have two different opinions. Most of these men out here are idiots, okay? For real.
He's a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
How is he dumbass?
Because you should go to your boys, your team.
No, because boys do this weird toxic alpha.
It ain't toxic alpha. It really isn't, my dear.
It really is. It really is. Okay.
If a man has a serious issue in his life, he can't go to a woman. If a man goes to a woman with his issue, it's not a serious issue. I feel sad, my ex left me, some dumb shit.
No, but
right?
women can give a
They're trying to kill me, I need a gun now. You don't text some chick in your phone. You text your boys, because it's only your men who can help you. I'm in Ukraine, the Russians have invaded, I need a way out. Who's got a car? Oh, Cheyenne's coming. Peugeot 206. Get fucked. Don't lie to me. The women can't help you. Women cannot help you.
That's an extreme situation.
But life's extreme. As a man on the edge, life is extreme, my dear. Life is extreme. Yes, life is extreme.
That was no.
That was yes, don't lie to me.
Yeah, that was no.
It's not about just advice. My point is that when a man and a woman are friends, I think the woman extracts a lot from the friendship and she gains a lot of things, and I don't think the man gains things to an equal value.
But can I just explain, there's actually a lot of women that don't want anything from men.
Why are you his friend then?
Because sometimes there's men that possess amazing qualities and you just want to make them greater. That's what women do. We add value to anything we do, but maybe just the women that you're surrounded by probably give you that warped perception because maybe they're just shit women.
Wrong.
But the women that I know are good women that add value to everyone's life.
Women add value completely. I agree. My point is that if you're a man whose life is in order, and many men don't have a life in order, right? If you're a man and your life's not in order, then maybe you can get advice from a chick, right? Because there's guys like this. There's the guys who need their girlfriend or their chick to tell them to stop playing video games, or they need their chick to say, maybe you should go to the gym, like a jackass, right? They need mothers. But if you're a G and your life's in order, right?
You're a G.
Yeah. If you are a G and your life is in order, I'm not saying I am. If your life's in order, everything's going well, you're making your money, you're in good shape, you got a good network, everything's on track, you did it all before you met some chick, it's all on track. The train is on the track, it's heading towards success. Okay. You don't need female advice, right? Most of the time when a man and a woman are friends, the female's extracting attention from the friendship, which I don't blame her for, but females love attention. Why wouldn't they, right? They're extracting attention from the friendship. They might get picked up, they might get rides, they might get bought dinner. And on top of that, the man still has certain masculine responsibilities, right? If someone comes up and snatches her purse, he has to run after the dude, risk his life now, risk getting stabbed for some chick who doesn't suck dick, blah, blah. Whereas what does the man get from the woman? Advice? Is that it? A woman can't give the man anything outside of a romantic relationship. Inside of a romantic relationship, she can give him love, she can give him care, she can give him protect his spirit, she can add peace to his life. Yeah.
That's what we can add.
As a romantic partner.
Women can just do that as a friend.
No, they can't.
Okay.
That is a lie.
Okay.
You lied to me. A woman who is not romantic with the man cannot add genuine peace to that man's life.
Yes, they
Fucking
can.
lie.
Yes,
lie.
they can.
Lying. Who are you lying to?
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. But you just think women are only good for just if they're there sexually.
It's not about being there sexually.
Yeah, but it is because they've just you've just said.
A woman's job is to spiritually protect her man.
But you can do it with a friend. You can also do that. Listen, I pray for all of my friends. Your perception of women is messed up because maybe it's just the certain women that you know.
Stop trying to pretend I know bad women.
No, but I'm saying, that's clearly what it is. That's clearly what it is.
No, it's not.
Because there's plenty of other good women, and this is why for me it's exhausting explaining this to you because there's so many good women.
I can't obtain anything I'm interested in from a friendship with a female.
Okay.
It's no hard feelings to girls. I don't have any female friends, not one.
So it's just more because men would want to fuck their friends.
Men do want to fuck their friends. That's a separate...
Okay, so that's why...
No.
Okay, that's what it is really then.
No, that's a separate argument. That's a completely separate argument that we can go into if you want. No. Every single man wants to fuck his female friend because if all these girls go, he's just my friend. Yeah, put on 20 stones, see if he wants to talk to you. Fuck no. Oh yeah, protect his spirit when you're fat. Oh, you can't do it anymore. You lost your spiritual powers, now you're ugly. Isn't that funny? Ooh, how'd that work out? It's bullshit, man. The man's trying to get laid, and the chick's enjoying attention. And I'm telling you that as a man, you obtain nothing from a female friendship. You obtain nothing but responsibility without authority. You're going to sit there and say, I'm her friend, I'm going to take care of her, I'm going to hang out with her, I'm going to take her to the cinema and buy her a ticket, and she's going to go home and fuck some other dude. Stupid. I'm not saying I won't be polite to be, hi, nice to meet you, good to see you, bye. I'm never going to be like, hey, let's go.
Not every man want to fuck every girl he interacts with, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want just male friends. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Go for dinner. We're just friends.
Weird.
Why? But friend dates is a thing. This is
brain.
No, but this is what I'm saying to you because it needs to be normalised. Because if you don't have any female friends, you're just basing all your philosophies on just women that you don't even talk to.
Men who pretend to be friends with girls are just trying to get laid because there's nothing else to do with a friendship with a girl but trying to get laid. It's just some beta male bullshit trying to pretend they're getting laid.
Okay.
If they were a G, they'd just try, she'd say no, and then move on with their life.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
Okay, I've got a long list of good male friends, so we'll just agree to disagree on this.
Put on 10 stone and text them. Good luck.
I don't even know what 10 stone is. I don't know what that is.
Andrew, what's the war room?
The War Room is an organization I run for individuals who are trying to escape the Matrix.
Like, so can women join it?
So women love the Matrix.
So what's your matrix?
No, the Matrix.
Explain it. I don't understand.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
So we're living inside of a simulation, right? We're all slaves on some level. And I have an organization which helps people achieve the independence from the systems which are designed to constrain us.
So I can join it.
No, women love control. Women love control and women love systemization.
But so do you.
I love control? Yeah. What aspects of my life do I enjoy having controlled?
Well, with the way I've been analysing this date.
Okay, analyze it, yeah, go on.
No, it's just
I'm interested.
No, I'm just saying it's a very power dynamic control thing.
I like having sovereignty. I like having control of my own life. I don't like anyone having control over me. And that's what the Matrix does. Whereas females, I don't think, have that same mindset towards the world. I don't think women wake up and realize that they live inside of a large penal colony and need to find a way to escape. I don't think they do that.
Yeah, we do.
Do you?
Yeah.
What enslaves humanity?
There's a lot of people that are very conscious to life and situations and stuff, so I feel like it's very small-minded for you to just think that women can't join your matrix.
Well, it's not small-minded because it's mine. So firstly, I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
Okay.
And secondly, I think that my organization runs best without female participants. And it's not saying that the female in and of herself will be a bad person or an unworthy participant. I just think the organization is better if it's purely male. For the same reason you don't have women on the front line. Like when it's all men, you focus on the task. When there's a chick around, there's some showing off, there's some trying to impress the chick. It just dilutes the efficiency.
The men will try to compete. Okay, I get you. I get it.
But I feel like you would attract entitled women.
Maybe to a degree, but I also think that, like everything in life, there's balance. I would completely understand a woman who said, I won't date broke men. But a woman who would sit here and say, I want X money, I'd already get fucked. So it's a balance, right? I understand why a woman wouldn't want to date a man with no money, but I also would never allow a girl to treat me like a sugar daddy.
What is your type, physically?
There's all types of beautiful women.
Okay, your type.
Beautiful's beautiful. Okay, beautiful's beautiful. Blonde is beautiful. Brunette is beautiful. There's hot brunettes. There's hot blondes. I don't have a type. To say that I only like one particular type of woman is small-minded. I don't think any man thinks that way anyway. Maybe we have a preference, but I don't believe in a particular type.
Do you believe you're in bullshit?
I don't think anything I've said to you so far is bullshit. Maybe the shoe thing. That's about it. The rest of it's completely true.
Some of your views are very extreme, a bit misogynistic.
Are they?
And there's a little bit of an ego.
So if you had a boyfriend, would you have male friends?
I would, but it's just, you've just got to know how to have boundaries with friends. I'm not going to be calling that friend past 8 o'clock.
If your man said, I'm uncomfortable you having male friends and you love me and we're together forever and we're about to have a child or about to get married, whatever, stop talking to them all, would you stop?
No. I believe in compromise, but not that, because now it's a control issue. End of the day, as long as I make you feel like you're my man, you're my king and everything else like that, that's not on me if you're insecure that I have male friends.
Do you think
that's a you problem.
Do you think that's insecurity?
That's a you problem. Yes, it is. It's a you problem.
I don't think that's insecurity.
Okay. It's not insecure then.
Territorial maybe, but not insecurity.
Jesus Christ.
Andrew, how do you think you've done on the date?
I think that I've pissed you off at least 4 times. At least.
At least.
And I think that I could have said everything in a far nicer way. In terms of purely attracting you, I don't think I've done that well. But it's been an interesting conversation. And I think that us both having an interesting conversation, and you've made me think a few times, I hope I've said things that made you think a few times. And I think that's more important than just purely the attraction. So I've enjoyed myself.
Nice.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
Nice.
That was hard work.
Yeah.
We actually agree on everything.
Yeah.
I was trying my
Not
best
everything.
to say things in a way that she couldn't allow herself to agree with them, but we actually agree on everything. I think she's
She's willing to compete with everything.
smart enough to want a man who's in charge of his life, and by extension would be in charge of the relationship, and by extension would be in charge of her. But if you say it in that way, it upsets her.
I don't know, mine's a bit, like he was just draining, exhausting. Like men like that actually think like that and actually believe what they're saying, like it's mentally exhausting.
There was a point when I wanted to say sniper out now on all digital platforms. I didn't say that yet. I wanted to bring that one out and I didn't. But besides that, we did good. That's the only answer to that yet. There was a point when I wanted to say sniper out now on all digital platforms. I didn't say that yet.
Sniper out now.
Exhausting.
There was a point when I wanted to say sniper out now on all digital platforms. I didn't say that.
Sniper out now.
That yet.
That's fucked up.
I wanted to bring that one out and I didn't. But
Sniper out.
Besides that, we did good. That's the only answer.
No, I would not see Andrew again. Do I look like I'm going to see him again?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man.
Actually, no, I will. Do you know what I will sim again? Because I'm going to prove my point that men need women as friends. How about that?
I said some things she agrees with and some things that deep down she knows are true, but I said them in a way which were deliberately abrasive and offended her, so I think she's going to give me a 6.5 or a 7.
Right, so this guy, he's egotistical. He has a delusional mindset on women, and he thinks he's a bit too nice. However, I feel like he did have good conversation. He is a man that knows what he wants. He obviously gets what he wants, so you can't knock it. And he looks nice, so I'm going to give him a 6.
Goddamn, Andrew on point every step of the way. Oh my God, Andrew. Yo, we've been here for what? An hour and a half, bro. I'm dead, bro. Hold on. I'm dead, bro. I'm fucking dead, bro. Andrew, there are a lot of things that we agree with. There's a lot of things that we know as men. I don't really know what else to where else to go from there, but maybe I'll keep in touch with this lady and how she be dating people. Maybe we'll dive back into some other ones as well. I have the burp. There we go. All right, excuse me. So yeah. I'm tired now. It's been a whole hour and a half, really 3 hours because we got to the other videos. But yeah, if you made it this far and you are a GOAT, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. There was a lot of truth and a lot of stretch and a lot of double standards, a lot of competitiveness between the two. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Holla at your boy.